Okay, welcome back. This time we're doing Ninja Gaiden on the NES Mini, a game that a lot of retro gamers are fond of. I'm not one of them. I do like I do like Ninja Gaiden 3 a lot. I think that is the best of the series. Ninja Gaiden and Ninja Gaiden 2 are really hard games. All three of them are pretty tough. And once I get my HDMI captures repaired, I'll be able to do Ninja Gaiden 2 and Ninja Gaiden 3. Ninja Gaiden 3, one of those games that I really wish I was better at. It's really fun. Love the way it plays. I think it's an improvement on the first couple. This game has, in my opinion, a lot of rough edges. And if you've ever played this game, you know that it is a relentless, merciless video game experience. It is quote unquote Nintendo hard. So we'll go ahead and get started. And of course, we're not going to be able to beat it. Hopefully we can get 3 or 4 levels in. And it's not so much that there is a trick to this game. I mean, you just have to play it over and over. And really, the best strategies, if you've ever watched anyone doing like a long play or whatever, speed. This is a game that you need to, if you want to be a pro, then you need to, kind of learn where all the hazards are. But also, you want to zip through the game as quickly as possible. Really just blaze through the levels. I can't do that because, admittedly, I'm not that good at this game. And this first boss, first level, nothing too complicated. And really wish they'd included Ninja Gaiden 3 on the NES Mini. I picked up that cartridge a few years ago for, I think it was going for $60 now. Now it's almost a $100 cartridge. And in my opinion, it's the best of the series. Wish it was on the NES Mini. And whenever I play Ninja Gaiden, I am instantly reminded of the Angry Video Game Nerd episode where they did Ninja Gaiden, all those years ago. One of the best episodes, because it really kind of captured the spirit of the game. The only way to get good at the game is you really do have to kind of train yourself to beat it like a ninja. This is a game that needs fast reflexes. It's merciless. You have to be fast. I'm going to go ahead and start skipping the cutscenes. And I think last time I played, I lost a ton of lives here in Stage 2. So try to be a little bit better about that. And one minor complaint. I've mentioned that this game has a few rough edges. in my opinion, the wall jump mechanic that's probably my biggest complaint is I'm just not a fan of this wall jump. I just played, you know, Batman the video game. And, you know, one of my biggest positives to say about Batman the video game is that the wall jump mechanic works flawlessly in that game. In this game, not so much. It's a little sticky. Not sure how else to describe it. It's just not as intuitive and fluid. It takes some getting used to. And I think this is the area where I lost a bunch of lives. We're gonna take this part. We're gonna try to take this part a little bit slow because I like the power-up that I have and I want to use it to help me with the tricky parts here. And this is the first instance of the game starting to really ramp up the difficulty. Ugh, I was so close. I think that's the last ledge before the boss. And I pretty much used all my ninjutsu power-up or ninpo. I can't remember what it's called. Yep, this is what Ninja Gaiden, right here, this is what Ninja Gaiden is all about. The respawning relentlessly and, you know, just brutal level design. Ugh. I mean, this really is, you know, the Ninja video game experience. This, or maybe, I really love the Shinobi games. You know, and it's so weird to me that the 16-bit era of video games you know, we got to see, you Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Contra, Double Dragon, all of them made the transition to 16-bit. But not Ninja Gaiden, for whatever reason. For whatever reason, there was no Ninja Gaiden games on Super Nintendo, except for the Ninja Gaiden Trilogy cartridge, which doesn't really count because that was a huge disappointment. A lot of retro gamers really disappointed with it because, it was supposed to be like Super Mario All-Stars, like a souped-up version of the original, the NES Ninja Gaiden trilogy, but instead, most gamers agree, I think near unanimously, that it's not as good as just owning an NES and the original cartridges. Like, they didn't do enough to update it. I'm not sure. I've never actually played it. It is an expensive cartridge, and one that, in my opinion, probably not worth getting. Okay, made it to the end. Really wish I hadn't struggled on that level so much. Now the next one, I don't know if we're going to be able to beat it. We'll give it a shot. Part of what makes it so disappointing that there was no Ninja Gaiden games on the Super Nintendo, no new Ninja Gaiden games, was on Sega Genesis we had, 3 outstanding ninja video games. Shinobi Shadow Dancer, Shinobi Revenge of Shinobi, and Shinobi 3 Return of the Ninja Master, and those all 3 were outstanding games. I think I may need this power-up to beat the level boss. So let's try and save this weapon and rack up some Ninpo. Well, so much for keeping that weapon. And I'm gonna get annihilated by this boss. Alright, let's try that again. I think this is probably about as far as I'll make it. Let's try and make it to the boss with as much life and ninpo. I gotta say, I'm not a big fan of the jump in this game. It is... I feel like I don't have... Like, you see that sometimes, if you try to change direction after you jump, it kind of gives you a stunted jump. It's very awkward and difficult to adjust to. Oh, I beat him. Need to use all my ninpo. That's probably not the most efficient way to fight this guy, but whatever. It worked. Alright, so this upcoming stage will be... This will be it. I know at this point the game really ramps up in difficulty. You start seeing more of those extremely complicated level hazards. And these cutscenes very popular with Nintendo fans, or excuse me, retro gamers. They loved seeing these old, you know, when these came out, these were pretty cool. Go ahead and skip it. Yeah, as you can see, just the difficulty is ramping up. Alright, so this will be my last. Continue. Alright, let's go ahead and give it one more shot. But I'm telling you, this is the Ninja Gaiden experience. This is what an average game of this is what Ninja Gaiden looks like when being played by an average gamer. I'd rather be playing any of the Shinobi games right now. Like, they designed this game to be extremely frustrating. It is an unlimited continue game, so the game only ends when you give up, but that's enough for me. I'm pretty average at this game, and those first 2, 3 levels, I'm having fun for the most part, but by the time you get to level 4 and the level design, really ramps up, it's not fun for me anymore. And I think they improved this with the third Ninja Gaiden game, but the second one is even worse, if you can believe that. So, Ninja Gaiden fan for a lot of retro gamers, they're very fond of it. For me, this game kind of misses the mark. Just not a fan of the level design. So, anyway, thanks for checking us out. We'll have more fun next time. We'll do a better game.